Hello farmers and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany. One more job to do here in November and then move on to December and sell some stuff and get the loan down to 6 million or lower. Lower will be always better, but we'll see what happens. I'm kind of thinking we'll get to February this episode where we got to plant our cotton, and that's going to be key for us, of course, moving forward. So what I'm doing here now is I'm actually just grabbing the milk out of the cow barn. I'm not going to bring it anywhere or sell it just yet. I want to get a whole month, being November, of just the greenhouse that we purchased last episode, not last episode, 2 episodes ago. I want to see what I make from that greenhouse in 1 month, so I don't want to be selling any other product until the month is over. Well, it helps if I hit the right button, so there we go. Yeah, take the milk out of the cow barn. That way, we don't want them to get full. Last time I had a cow barn get full of milk, that was on American Falls, and productivity went down to 0. It took forever to get it back up. So we don't want that to happen. So we'll get ourselves a tanker load of milk. I did go down and get another batch of TMR for the cows, so their food trough is completely full, and they got a little bit more TMR in the forage wagon. I will go ahead and empty that first thing in the morning, and we got to take care of the sheep in December as well. Alright, and we'll just park the truck right here for now. And let's go ahead and close the doors. Now, there was a suggestion for the vineyard, and actually, I kind of like it at this point. As for the vineyard, because I'm getting just a little bit tired of doing the grapes at this point, they mentioned maybe just do the vineyard where the courseplay worker can go. And I'm fine with that. The white grapes, we did the white grapes. We don't really have that many white grapes to begin with. And we're just making like white grape juice. And those are kind of a pain to kind of load on. So I think we're just going to go ahead and just cut it down just to the one vineyard that's already been pruned. And just leave it at that. Yeah, because most of the work I was doing off cam anyways. And yeah, I think 6 years of grape work may be enough for me anyways. So, let's go ahead and we're going to go to bed. Wake up at 9. Wake up at 9. Sounds good. Don't need to wake up at 8. Everyone should be just fine, I think. Meaning the animals. Production buildings should be doing what they normally do. What we have, like 25,000. We're down to 13,000. So, not a windy day, apparently. So, for the wind turbine. Alright, so I want to go in here and see. Hopefully we can kind of get an idea what we made from the greenhouse. Not sold animals, which happens. Property income, that's from the wind turbine. Yeah, not really a great day for the wind turbine. Sold products. Well, if that is from the greenhouse, 1482, that is not really a great profit day. I spent 50,000, and if you add all the solid fertilizer, probably 60 grand to get that greenhouse up and running, and to only make $1,500 per month off of it. Yeah, that's going to kind of suck. So even though the prices look good, I think when I was looking at it, it's not really making a whole bunch per month. Well, the good news is it didn't go through a lot of fertilizer and didn't go really through that much water. So we get 1 liter. Well, this ratio is pretty easily. Because we get 1 liter of each. So the bonsai, we only get 480 liters per month. Cypress, we get 360 liters per month. At least the eucalyptus, we get over 1,000 liters. So we're probably selling that. So yeah, we're not going to be making a whole lot of money on this. Oh well, you know, it's nice to have, fun to try out new things. Give it a go. So here we are in December. All right, so let's go ahead and we need to bring the milk over to our... Well, you know what? Do I really need to bring over to the dairy production? I may already have enough over there, honestly. That's a good amount. Let's just go ahead and sell the milk straight up. Down to the farmer's market. We'll get 22 grand for it. And I probably should bring some silage over to the BGA after I feed the sheep. Dry pasta, the price is going up. Soy noodles, the price is going up. We'll be selling that today. So let's go ahead down to the farmer's market. We'll sell the milk. And then we'll hop into the New Holland T8. Take care of the cows. We'll top them off with a little bit of a TMR. And the sheep need some, of course, hay, and I also need to bring their wool down that they made down to the spinnery because, well, clothing. So what am I going to get for this milk? Was it like 20 grand? Or was it more than that? I may have been looking at the wrong price. Okay, I did not see where I could... Oh, I'm not on the trailer. That'd be the reason why. There we go. I guess we're just dumping the milk right into the grate. Let's see what we get for the milk. Alright, so it's more than I thought it was. Maybe it was 35,000. Maybe it was more than that. I'll see what the total is in just a second. Wow, 47,000 for milk. That is pretty darn good price. Way to go, moo cows. If we could just get a little bit more, that'd be great. We need more because I need more manure and slurry to fertilize the fields. Because it looks like we're going to be planting the cotton before I get the first stage of fertilizer on from the manure or slurry. So we'll probably have to fertilize it after we plant, which is not that big of a deal. But let's get back to the farm and take care of the animals. And then probably fast forward through most of the day before we sell the pasta. So another thing I need to be doing today as well, because it is the middle of winter, I need to bring my tractors up and start getting them repaired for next season. Yeah, I don't really plan on doing any fertilizing until February. Let the cows accumulate the manure and slurry as we move along. I think the Challenger is already up here, ready to be fixed, or at least inspected. I don't know if I can get this. You know, if I park these like front to front, and we bring over our realistic damage crate, and do that. Let's go ahead and start inspection. So that'll be done in the next hour, in-game hour that is. And do the same thing here, start inspection. That'll take about an hour. Alright, let's run over to the T8 and we'll drop off the rest of the TMR. I wonder if the cows can go another month after I drop this in. Although I should check on their water status as well. Actually, we should check on all the stats. Water, they got 46,000 liters. Milk, they actually got 31,000 liters of milk, which is not bad. Slurry, we're getting up there a little bit. Yes, it's going to take some time. I think we had 38 cows, and now we got, or maybe 39 cows, but that's what we have. Okay, let me drop that in, but I'm going to have to go in here to really see the numbers. Let's see, they use 50,000 liters per day, or per month, and we got 81,000 liters in there, so they should be good. Alright, I do need feed now for the sheep. Alright, and they got 1,000 liters left, and I think it's a 25,000 liter capacity, so just shy of 24,000 liters. Then I'll go back down, we'll grab some silage, and only 30 liters, yeah, that's a whole lot, but 30,000 liters of silage, and we'll dump that into the BGA, because I think that's what the BGA can hold. Just move around here. Yeah, I did like the idea of the vineyard. Yeah, I just feel like I've done enough of it. Time to move on. It was fun the first 5 years, but then it's starting to wear on me a little bit just because, yeah, we just don't get enough from it. All right, that's going to be good enough for the sheep. This tractor should be ready for inspection. Well, maybe next month it'll be ready for it. Yeah, we don't need a whole lot of slurry to finish off the sugar beet field. The other vegetable field that we were kind of doing, that's like 60% done. That field is a little messy. I'm going to have to do that on my own with probably the solid manure. And like I said, the cotton fields will probably get done after we plant them. But I definitely want to plant them in February. That way they're ready to harvest earlier the better. So a couple things I need to check here. Alright, they don't really have a whole bunch of wool in there. I should get that down to the spinnery. Unless the spinnery can hold off on another month. Sometimes I get this in there on my first try, and other times it takes me a couple. It's a little snug around here. But we're in. What did I say? Oh, I was like, why did you get caught? I backed in, didn't get caught. That's because the back gate was fully open. Alright, actually, let's just get about 25,000 liters. I want to make sure that this forage wagon will be usable. I guess if I overfill, I could just always put it into our silo, which we got down here. Oh, I probably should... Ooh, you know what I haven't been checking on? Bad me. Sugar beet. How is the sugar plant doing? Where is the... Alright, well, it's still... Okay, I probably should get some cut sugar beet in there. That would be kind of good to do that. It's one of those things that I could see why I would forget it, because I kind of fill it up, and it's good for like about 5 months. So when you start to get on a roll, sometimes you'd be like, yeah, that's not a daily thing I need to check. Yeah, so we'll put about 25,000 liters of silage in here. And we'll dump that to the BGA to help us get a little bit of cash, since now I know that greenhouse that we purchased is not going to really break the bank for us. Let's see. And after I do this, we'll grab the low loader and we'll bring the wool down to the spinnery, and then I can get this tractor start to be inspected. And then I'll get all 3 of those tractors repaired through the night. And they should be ready sometime in January. But that mountain range really does make it kind of dark and gloomy over here in the winter months. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I do have digestate at the BGA I could be using. That should take it all. And actually, we're right here at the wash station. This forage wagon could use a good rinse. May not seem like we use it that much, but honestly, we use it quite often. And it could use a little bit of repair, I guess, as well. Give the T8 a good, nice clean as well. All right, let's just jump over here and give the forage wagon a good repair. For $15.98, but it needs to be done. All right, let's go drop this off just up here somewhere. because I definitely will be using it next month for the cows, for TMR. We'll drop you off there. Alright, now I just got it back in once again. Did I leave that door open? I did. I'll just go right into the feed trough door, and the pallets, I'm hoping will be close enough. But this trailer turns really quick. Am I close enough to grab them? We are. Let's make sure we grab all of them, though. Did I grab all of them? Yes, we did. Climb the fence. There we go. Nice sturdy fence. Italian made. Okay, let's close that door on up. And we'll get this down to the spinnery. Then bring this back up here and get that T8 inspected. And then we're just going to fast forward through most of the midday. The later we go, the better for the pasta. But then that's where we're going to go ahead and sell the pasta. And just before midnight, or just after we sell the pasta, we're going to pay off as much of the loan as we possibly think we can. We just need 100,000 really to get below the 6 million mark, which was my goal for the end of the year. Next year, I'd like to see it down to 3.5, but I think paying off $2.5 million of the loan could be a stretch, but I think it's achievable at the same time. If I don't buy anything, which the last few years I have purchased things, but we've still been able to pay off $2 million on the loan. All the stuff you need to do in winter. That's why I think Giants, when they did the market for Farming Simulator, we always see the best time to sell things is in the middle of winter. I think it's just to give us something to do during the winter time, instead of just saying, well, November, December, January, February, nothing to really do, so we just really skipped a month. But if everything sells good in December and or January or whatever, it gives you where, well, you got to stop in December and spend some time selling all of your material that you have accumulated throughout the farming season. I hope in FS25 they kind of take care of the floating deer. Alright, so Control J, start inspection, yes. Let's just go ahead and advance time to about a little bit before 12. Alright, we can slow down time just for a second. Alright, so Control J. 4 things that need repaired on it. And it'll cost us $27.14, so repair all 4. Let's see if I can jump into here. They found a couple of damages on it. So 4 damages for 1768. And then that leaves this right here. Also has 4 damages on it for 3158 repair damages. So 3 tractors being repaired. We'll see. Hopefully early next month that we'll have access to them. Although I don't think I'll need it other than feeding the animals. Let's go down and we'll grab our truck and we'll start loading up with all of the pasta that we have. Actually, while I'm here, let's grab the honey. And we'll get that delivered to the candy shop. Oh, I was going to put the cut sugar beet into the sugar mill, Well, that'll be a job for next month, I think. I'll get enough in there, at least get us through the springtime. Not really thinking things through here. Just trying to bully my way through winter to get to another farming season. What I'm trying to do, it seems like. I'm going to hold off on selling the potato chips and soup. I don't think it's worth my time and trip right now to go ahead and sell that. Waiting to see what that white car was going to do. Yeah, if I pull in right here, I might be able to get the loader close up to all of these. Loading area is full. Oh, you know what I probably don't have spawning is the soy noodles. Soy flour. Well, we're out of soy flour. Let's deactivate that. And soy noodles, it's on storing, and that should be on spawning. Alright, there is no spawning, so storing I guess it is. Oh, there they are. Well, I guess I'm going to have to make multiple trips. The pallets are too wide to do too wide. If that makes sense. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll just advance time while we're here then. And we'll wait to see when the price is best or just before it gets dark. Where do we need to be here? So 1756, 1815, 1284, 13, and the market stall right down the road is the only place we need to be going with it. And of course, we do got some money coming in from the greenhouse. That's where that money's coming in. Also the wind turbine. Let me go ahead and we'll turn on. I think it's only got 3 sets of lights. There we go. 1777, 1299. Price is still getting better. You know what? Let's do a little bit of work in the dark. So I'll bring it back when I start selling this stuff. Well, I want to do it before midnight, so it's 11 o'clock in the evening, and the current prices for pasta is $17.95. And we can see no more up arrow, and the price is still slightly going up for an extra $1 or $2. Yeah, we'll sell it now. $13.12. This has slowed down quite a bit compared to $13.31. So to the market stall we go, which is just down the road. When I say just down the road, well, it's basically just right here. It's going to be kind of hard for me to get in there going this way. So let's go ahead and spin around. Hopefully no traffic is coming. I realize you can't see nothing, but guess what? Neither can I. So we'll just start selling stuff. I can barely see some pallets on the back. Money's still going up, which is a good thing. And that is everything off the truck, so 21,549. Now let me try if I go into the pasta unloading zone this way. Now, this is probably a better way to do it. Well, the soy noodles will double stack, but the dry pasta will not. But as you can see, we're going to easily get our $100,000 that we need to get the loan low enough. Okay, so let's go sell this. least we can see a little bit better going this way. But now it's dark. I think what we'll do to help ourselves out a little bit here, it can't be that expensive. Construction, decoration, lights. Do I have any fancy kind of lights here? I mean, this may not be enough, but yeah, it doesn't really throw off that much light, but it's something. It is something. Alright, time for the third load. But it looks bright there, but then once I get the truck here, I think the truck is blocking the light mostly. If I get a little bit lower, we can kind of see the silhouette of the pallets being sold. Alright. And I'm thinking one more trip is going to do it here. Every once in a while I do get a comment like, why don't you do a little bit of night work? This is why. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing. And I know by the time I render this, upload it to YouTube, and they do their thing, it's going to be dark, dark. And once I grab the rest of these soy noodles, I want to go in to see if Rosa has gone through all the soy flour. Okay, I thought it was going to be one more load and that was it. Let's see here. What do we got? Flour. She's just about through all of it. So that one field that we got, that seems like it's a perfect size for her to get it done just in time. Well, I was sitting there waiting for more to spawn, and it seemed like the longer I waited, I started thinking, oh, maybe that's it. And that is it. This will be it for year number 6. I think it's all off. Yep. So I think we'll pay off $150,000. Leaving us with about $30,000 in the bank account. Let's get our truck back to production lane here. Turn off the lights and start repaying off more of this loan, like I said. There's our goal, and let's get it just a little bit lower than that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that for now. So, is that going to get below $20,000 on loan interest? I don't think so. I don't think it's quite enough. Don't think it's quite enough here. Let's jump up to the farm. I should just double check on the animals just to make sure, but all of my tractors right now are being repaired. Yeah, we got plenty of food for them. I mean, we're only sleeping about 9 hours, and they are good. And hopefully, we still got some cut sugar beet being processed into sugar this morning. All right, so we still wake up with 36,000 in the bank account. Let me go and see. No, it did drop our loan interest below 20,000 per month now. All right, that's good. Production building, soy noodles. Yep, we can deactivate that. We didn't have any more flowers left. Grass silage, we can deactivate that. And let's see here. What do we got here? Clothing. What are we waiting on clothing? We need more wool. And we're out of fabric. So the sheep. We're waiting on sheep. Well, we're still making sugar. We got strawberries. What? Oh, we are full on the candy. So we got to go ahead and empty out our candy production. I was like, why is one blue and the other one's red? That doesn't make no sense. Cut sugar beet, we still got a good amount. Raisins, we are done with that. Deactivate that. Sunflower oil, that's been done with. And silage. I did not turn that on. Or no, it is on. It just went through it. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I don't think our tractors are going to be ready just yet. Oh, no, this one's ready. Will it start? Oh, good. I was kind of hoping to get to February this episode, but seeing the amount of work I got to do, maybe not. All right, let's go ahead and get confused which way I need to be going. Come on, sheep. Start making some more. Start making some more. Just got to wiggle this in here just right. Oh, that's a steerable axle on the back of this? Oh, okay. Yeah, the only thing about this trailer is, yes, it's an auto loader, but it will not auto load from the back. They got to be on the side, so I think I need to start coming in like I did when I was feeding them, coming through that door over there. That pallet is too close. There we go. Might be easier sometimes to get the telehandler up here and just drag them out. But at least this part's a little bit faster. Alright, so a new year. So now, yeah, can we get the loan down to $3.5 million by the end? I mean, I think so. As long as I don't buy anything, I think we can achieve that. So we'll just kind of stay focused on selling stuff this year, not buying anything. The soybean fields seem to be the perfect size for Rosa to get the flour and convert that over to soy noodles. Sorry, Spinnery, that's all the wool that I have for you. Well, I got a lot of work to do here this month, so what I think I'm going to do is turn on the radio and get some tunes going. I do plan on, first thing is get some silage, bring that over to the BGA, get some TMR up to the cows. I think the sheep are good for another month, right? 7,000, 15,000. Yes, you guys are fine for another month. The cows, not so much. And then I'm going to grab the truck and trailer, head over to the candy shop, and start moving some of those candy pallets out of the way so candy production may resume. And then I got to grab the sugar beet cutter and start putting that into the mill. I want to just put enough in there to get me through like next month or into next month. And while the workers are probably planting the cotton, I can go ahead and just keep piling some more in there. Let's see, I just want to make sure I grab about 25,000 liters. And that is good. How much milk do you guys got? All right, not a whole lot. You're good on straw. Water, I think you're good on, but I may give them some water just to be sure. And then after doing all that, I think we're good to move on to the month of February. Not going to sell nothing this month. We'll just wait until February gets here, and then we'll have an evaluation of how I want to proceed with February. Well, it seems like we got a lot of candy, and that is good news come next summer. You saw me also bringing some more sugar beet over to the sugar mill. We got TMR currently being unloaded on the feed trough and giving the cows just enough water. Well, I wouldn't say just enough, but it should be enough to get them through, I think, until March at least. And we'll leave the truck right out here. Actually, you know what? I need to detach from that trailer. And I need to actually fix the truck for next year. Let's see, water, now we're up to 90,000 liters, which is great. We'll close that on up. TMR, I'm sure we are good on for the cows now. Let's go ahead and just double check for another month. 78,000, and they require 51,000, so yeah, they're good for another month. Sheep, yep, they are good as well. So let's leave that there. I'm kind of spawned into the wall. There we go. And we'll get this truck inspected, and then we can start the repair, and it should be ready next month. Control J, start inspection, yes. Now we'll just fast forward the hour. And any second now. Alright, and then Control J again. 3 damages for a total of 1160. There we go. And now let's jump back over to our Lamborghini. The engine actually shut off on that. Yeah, we'll get another load of cut sugar beet. And I think we're all set to skip forward to February. So, yeah, I think the reason why, well, the main reason why we're doing really good in the candy is we're making sugar from sugar beet and cut sugar beet. But once the sugar beet runs out, that's probably going to be it for the sugar beet for the year. And it'll just be just pure cut sugar beet moving forward. Because we get more sugar from cut sugar beet than just plain old sugar beet. And I think what we got left, that should bring us all the way till harvest season for the sugar beet, which is September? But as I kept grabbing the candy, I kept thinking, wow, this is a lot of candy. Need to make an entryway out of that part. Because I use that enough. That I should have an entryway and exit way out of there. Alright, let me just make sure we got enough to get us till next month, which I think we do at this point. Strawberries not being made, no big deal. Butter and milk. I probably should go over there and take that out so we got room for more spawning. Yeah, we're almost up to another 100,000 liters, which is great. Back to making some TMR, so I could bring some silage over there. How much silage do I have left? I got a lot of silage left. Alright, bring this over. We'll start filling this up, and that way when February gets here, it'll remind me to start just going ahead and take time and get that sugar mill full of cut sugar beet so it's good to go for months on end. You can start filling up, turn off the engine, and let's take a quick trip over to the dairy production. And we'll just slide this over here, and we'll leave the cheese out and the elements, because why wouldn't you? Let's do this kind of carefully. Just walk them on out. Is that going to be it? That is going to be it for spawning. All right, so I checked on the animals. Production buildings are looking good. I think we're just going to go on home. 38,000 is what we have in the bank account. We're going to wake up at 8 o'clock. See what is going on here. No rain to start the morning, I hope. And we actually wake up with... we actually made some money overnight. Hooray! It has happened. Making money overnight. So is the truck ready to be run? And the engine starts. I don't have to restart the game. Perfect. I'll put that over here. Let's drag this actually over here because the harvesters will be next to be fixed. Will this start? Yes. So I actually think we'll wait until next episode before we really start working here in February. We got enough work to do for sure. But now I just want to make sure everything is where it needs to be here. The water tanker can stay there. Let's turn off the truck. Actually, there's snow in the forecast. What time is the snow expected to get here? Pretty darn soon. Alright, well, that's the way it is. I guess I can plant in the snow. That's not that big of a deal. The sheep, hopefully they made I think they're making 2.5 pallets per month. Okay, maybe not as much in the winter. All right, so it's almost 2 full pallets. It is what it is. But what I'm kind of curious on is if I go to the stock market page, candy. So currently on the candy, we got 76. That's about 130, 240, 320. We got like $320,000 worth of candy already, and it's only February. We got until June. Clothing's got to be doing pretty darn good. Yeah, that's up to 861,000, and of course that'll keep on going up a little bit. And what do we got? Oh, I was like, well, we got $84,000 of silage. Well, yeah, we just do what we do with that. And milk. I could sell some milk. The milk is actually a pretty darn good price today, so maybe we'll sell some milk. And of course, we can't always forget we got $87,000 of potato chips. The soup is slowly piling up, so we can go ahead and sell that this month as well. But yeah, we'll probably get some workers next episode planting the cotton. We got to get the slurry and manure process back up and going. We don't have much, like I said, much on the sugar beet field. One of the vegetable fields is just about done. So through the months, I'm hoping that we got 300,000 liters of solid manure. We got 300,000. Okay, not even close. Just 114,000. And on the slurry, 130,000. But we are up to 46 cows now. We just need more cows. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, if we run out of that kind of fertilizer, we just got to go back to artificial fertilizer and get the fields done. But we made our goal for the end of year number, well, the end of last season, down to 6 mil. But now I'm going to try to extend it more and get it down to 3.5 mil, which means paying off 2.5 mil this year. And with the candy and the clothing, it's looking promising. It's looking very promising. I think candy and the clothing alone may get us up to near 2 million. And I think we can come up with $500,000 worth of potato chips and soups and stuff like that. But anyways, if you made it this far in the video and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out the channel and the video more than you know. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so yet, might want to think about hitting that subscribe button as well. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.